Hi, I'm Paul Wilson, creator of the Body Swing and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. In this tip, I'm going to teach you how to cure your slice and how to remember how to cure your slice. All right, hopefully you enjoy this tip. If so, give me a thumbs up. Click on the red button to subscribe to my channel, then click on the bell so you're notified when I post new tips. And please tell all your friends about my tips. You know, there's a lot of other people out there that need help too. So one of the things we want to look at when we are slicing the ball is the spin on the ball. So here is a really easy way to remember why you're spinning it with this slice spin. All right, so for right-handers, it rhymes. Right, tight. Right, tight. Right-handers. Lefties doesn't rhyme, but it's close. Left, locked. Left, locked. So what is locked or tight? Well, it is your wrists. So imagine your wrists are a hinge. Your wrists are going to hinge and then they're going to rehinge. So if you're hitting it with a slice, you are hitting it with the face open to the path. So that's what's putting the spin on it. So if we had a unit here that was hinging and rehinging, it would hinge, it would come back to where it started, and then it would rehinge, and it would do that 100% of the time. So imagine a metal hinge right here. If we started square like this, it would hinge, it would come back to where it started, and then it would rehinge, and it would do that 100% of the time. So if you're slicing the ball, you are slicing the ball because you are tightening up. You're tightening the hinge, not allowing it to rehinge. All right, so you're locking it up. You're coming in locked up. So what clubs do you slice the most? Driver, right? Longer clubs. Why would you slice longer clubs? Well, you're slicing longer clubs because you're trying to hit them really hard. Harder you hit, tighter the hinge, more open the face becomes. So as soon as you hit a shot and you see your ball with slice spin on it, I want you to remind yourself why you're doing that. Again, right-handers, right, tight. What's right? The spin. It's spinning to the right. So your wrists are too tight. Left, locked. That's for lefties. Lefties would be hitting it over here. So their wrists would be locked as well. So the wrists are locked, tight. All right, so what you do is you just sit here like this. As soon as you see the ball with any kind of slice spin on it, you recognize that and you go, oh, okay, the hinge is tightening. So I need to hinge and then I need to rehinge. See how my hands are crossing over here? All right, they're crossing over because it's loose. It's just hinging right here, a hinge, and then it would rehinge. Okay, so I just do that a bunch of times, loosen up my wrists, all right? Then of course I apply it to the shot. So right here, hopefully we fixed it and we hit the ball dead straight. All right, so that is just such a simple way to remember what to do, because slicing the ball, you know, you're hitting it with the face open, you know, you run the risk of obviously hitting it into trouble or out of bounds or that sort of thing. Like, you know, you don't want to keep slicing it, obviously, because that's just going to cost you a lot of shots. All right, so just remember, right tight, left locked. Okay, now what I want you to do is to also gauge how tight your wrists are. All right, so what I'm getting at there, if I step up and I hit a shot and it just kind of has a little bit of slice spin, then your wrists would be a little bit tight. Now, if you hit one and it's like a huge banana, of course your wrists are way more, way tighter. Okay, so what I would do if you hit the ball and it just had a little bit of slice spin, I would probably do this and just hinge and rehinge maybe 3 to 5 times before you hit your next shot. If you had a huge banana, then I'd probably roll this hinging and rehinging probably 5 to 10 times. So you sit here like this, you do it hinge, rehinge. Okay, my hinge is too tight, so I gotta loosen it up. You do that like 5 or 10 times. Okay, then of course, you've got that feeling of looser wrists, you know, in your mind. Okay, so then you step up and you're applying that feeling to your shot. Okay? Then you're gonna watch the ball. You gotta keep watching your ball. It's gonna tell you exactly what to do. So then you can start fixing this, you know, when you're out playing. All right, so as soon as you start seeing a ball with slice spin, okay, recognize that, okay? Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it in minutes, okay, just by doing a few practice swings. Okay, so you get in the habit of saying that to yourself. Right-handers, right tight. Okay, my wrists are tight. Got it, okay. Lefties, left locked. My wrists are locked. Okay, gotta do something about it. Little bit of slice spin. We roll this over, or hinge and rehinge 3 to 5 times. Then we hit our shot. We watch the ball. If it still does it, keep rolling, okay? Keep hinging and rehinging until you hit that ball straight. All right, now if you got a huge slice, 5 to 10 times. Hinge, rehinge. You can even watch it here. Watch it, how it rehinges right here. Okay, if you don't rehinge, it's gonna go like that. Face open. So you just sit here and you loosen it up. Okay, 5 to 10 times, because you've got it way open. And then you two sit there, tee it up, hit the next shot. Maybe at that point, it's just a slight slice, a little bit of slice spin on it. So roll it 3 to 5 times before you hit your next shot. All right, so it's just getting used to this feeling of having loose wrists. I know it feels good to hit that ball as hard as you can with your arms. I used to do that. I used to have a slice many, many years ago. You know, when I was a kid growing up, I tried hitting it hard and, you know, I had this huge slice. So I had to fix it too. And I just worked on hinging and rehinging. Okay, and I got rid of the slice, ended up hitting a little bit of a draw when I was back, you know, when I was a kid learning the golf swing. So it's just seeing it a little bit differently. It's not about hitting hard, okay? You gotta have loose wrists. See your wrists as a hinge, hinge, rehinge, loosen it up, then you'll hit the ball a lot straighter. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my Body Swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. So once again, head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you the free samples right away.